guarding God's arrangements of and sovereignty over man's fate. First you should seek to understand why the Creator has arranged this kind of fate and living environment for you, and why He makes you encounter and experience certain things. And you should seek to understand why your fate is the way it is, to understand why your fate is the way it is. From this you should understand what your heart yearns for and what it needs, as well as God's sovereignty and arrangements. After you understand and know these things, you should not resist, choose, reject, or contradict your fate. Nor should you avoid it. You also should not bargain with God. Instead, you should submit. Because you are a created being, you cannot orchestrate your fate, and you do not have sovereignty over it. Your fate is determined by God. When it comes to your fate, you are passive and you have no choices. Created beings do not have the right to choose their fate. God did not give you this kind of obligation, and He did not bestow this right upon you. So you should not try to make choices, reason with God, or make additional requests of Him. You should conform to and face God's arrangements, no matter what they are. You should face and try to experience and appreciate whatever God has arranged. You should completely submit to everything that you should experience through God's arrangements. You should comply with the fate that God has arranged for you, as long as it is something that you should experience, something that God has orchestrated and arranged for you. Even if you do not like it, or if you suffer because of it, even if it threatens and suppresses your integrity and dignity, you should submit to it, and you have no choice about it. You should submit to it, and you have no choice about it. Because God arranges people's fates and has sovereignty over them, they cannot be negotiated with Him. So if people are sensible and possess the reason of normal humanity. They should not complain that their fate is bad, or that this thing or that thing is not good for them. They should not complain that their fate is bad, or that this thing or that thing is not good for them. They should not approach their duty, their life, the road they follow in their faith, the situations that God has arranged, or His demands of them with a depressed attitude, just because they feel that their fate is bad. This kind of depression is not a simple or momentary rebelliousness, nor is it the temporary revelation of a corrupt disposition, much less the revelation of a corrupt state. Rather, it is a silent resistance to God, and it's a dissatisfied silent resistance to the fate arranged for them by God. The fate of a person's life is held in God's hands, and God arranged it long ago. This is not something people can change. This is not something people can change. However, the kind of path a person walks during their lifetime, and whether they can live a life of value, they are choices people can make for themselves. They are choices people can make for themselves. You can choose to live a life of value. Live your life for things of value. Live for the plans and management of the Creator, and for the just cause of mankind. Of course, you can also choose not to live for positive things, but instead live for the pursuit of fame and fortune, unofficial career, riches, and worldly trends. You can choose to live a life without any value whatsoever, and be like one of the walking dead. These are all choices you can make.